And hello again, Internet. Ah, yes, we're back with Summoner. Let's kick this off, and this time we should be doing the... just double checking where I am right now. Right, this is the day save. We should be going for the main quest. It's time to go looking for where the hell this ring is. We have information on one of them, at least a direction to go. Let's just double check that right now. Quest journal. Yeah. So it's east of Linnell on the island of Iona. And these things are on the Temple of Iona. So they'll be over there as well. So we're going to come out of town. What wonderful... Notice the text is going to all split up again. I don't know if that's an emulation issue or not. It could be emulation. This is being emulated. Because I don't want to hook my PS2 up. It's much easier just to do it this way. Alrighty. I forgot what I was going to say. Something about the rings and the temple and the island and... Can't see shit! That was a long way east. What's going on? Now, it is time to do the main quest for a bit. Alright, what do we got here? Do I find any enemies? Oh, there's one. Okay, let's go ahead and summon the Blackfire Elemental at level 10 here. Oh, why is that happening? Didn't have that slowdown before. Again, I'm going to assume that most of the issues I'm having are because of the emulation. At any rate. Go ahead and smack this guy around for a while. Oh, he did. You poor fool. Not too fast. Nope. Missed my target. Listen, I don't hate the combat in this. In fact, I kind of like the... It's not very intense for the player action, but it's at least something better than the menus, you know? And this is a thing. There were a lot of attempts, even dating back to the, honestly, pretty much right away. There were various attempts for how to make the RPGs be a bit more player active. You know, playing the game rather than watching the game and occasionally giving a little bit of input. Because there are people who think that, especially JRPGs, are kind of glorified... Oh, hello there behind me. Okay, you know what? I'll take you. I will actually... Nope, can't do that right now, never mind. But I will do this to myself. Or not. Can I attack this guy then? Wow, he's gonna kill me. This guy is legitimately kicking my ass. Like, he is just not failing on any of these hits. However, I can do this now. That'll help. Okay, good. She killed the one, so now we're good again. Ugh. Can I No, I can't do regen. Hey, Oni. How you doing today? I guess there just is a time limit to regen, and getting knocked out of it means I'm not going to be able to cast it again in time. Man, this guy just does not want me to hit him. Level 10 swords can't hit this guy. Alright. Alright, definitely need to heal myself. Still can't do that. What the heck? Oh, yeah, gonna need more than that. Alright, who's next? Would it be nice if I could fucking see? No. Would like to not fight 3 of them at once. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, sure, that guy drops in a heartbeat. Camera in this game kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Camera kind of sucks. Okay, so that was the day save. We're not going to overwrite that. Let's go ahead and overwrite this one. Try to keep the day saves this time. I'm kind of surprised I'm not just keeping the entire disc in RAM. Then again, I mean, it's a DVD, so that is a lot. So there's an island there. Is that the island I'm looking for? There's an island here, too. The island's all over the damn place. Ah, that looks like the one. That looks like it. Hey, into the monastery. What I wouldn't give to be able to see more of the fucking screen. Urgh!
Joseph and Fleece set sail for the island monastery of Iona, home of the guardian of the great library. In the age of the gods, the monastery had been the citadel of Iona, daughter of Amasido, god of the sea. And here, the first 13 kings of Medivh lay entombed in their ground, buried after the chaos of 10,000 years.
Alright, so we're here at the monastery of Iona. So our opponents are going to be locked out of a certain color. Oh, wait, that's a different game. Oh my god, those jaggies! Look at the jaggies! I should check for anti-aliasing options, because goddamn, that hurts.
Look, Joseph, we made it. So this is the island of madmen and sorcerers.
Madmen and sorcerers. Also, gotta love the tiled ocean like that. It looks better there. With it moving, that actually looks really good. With it just being a flat surface, yeah. Try to do something not so repetitive. At least vary up what tiles you use, for crying out loud. I will definitely have to be checking the settings next time to see if I can get rid of some of the jaggies, because ow, yowzers. But hey, progress. We are moving forward now. Can I talk to you? I can talk to you. Hello, monk. I have fought a warrior of ice and the sorcerer with the head of a ram, the monk murmurs as if in a trance. I have watched birds of fire circle the eyrie high in the cliffs of Urasmakar. I have wandered a city of glass and iron, city of 1,000 spires. I have sailed a churning, boiling sea in a ship of spider silk. Okay, whatever drugs you're on. I mean, sounds pretty good. Greetings, Wanda. What is your pleasure? Ooh, no, 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 no. Ugh. Stuff. She has things. See, then we go, okay, like icicle book, info, five copies. Oop, nope, nope. Info, 5 copies of lightning. So she's the shopkeeper here, not the innkeeper. Are you a smithy? I'm Samuel, the caretaker. My family and I run the ferry from Iona into the mainland. My father was a caretaker, and his father before him. We all serve the mad monks of the island. Yes, very mad. Did you see the guys rambling back there? He's crazy. Ask the monks about the island. They say that Vadgar himself lies buried in this rock. If that's true, then I've got Laharl in my bum. And there's the great library. But there's nothing so great about it. No one but the monks are allowed inside. An odd bunch of fools and lunatics, these monks, except for Master Aurum. Not as correct as the others. He's had a hard life. He looks after those children as if they were his flesh and blood. The children do all the work for those lazy pigs. Sweep your own floor, I say. Mend your own shoes. Don't be prancing around the island in your fancy robes, leaving the wee ones to plow the field for you. But don't get me wrong. The monks have my sympathy. They're prisoners, after all. Once they swear the oath, that's it for them. The rock's a mighty prison. No wonder they're all daft in their heads and full of worms. And their heads are full of worms. Yeah, the Jaggers will do that. They're terrifying in this. I will try to look up some anti-aliasing options. If I can remember. I don't want to do it during the stream, but we'll take a look. Oh, hello. What are you? Are you a summon I can get? A lift golem. You are a golem. Hail, Wander. Do you wish to ascend? It shall be my pleasure to serve you. Please enter the elevator. Cool. Welcome to Iona, traveler. I'm Lene, keeper of... The text went off the screen. Keeper of the gate. Okay, well, you said something else and I missed it. Oh. Lene greets you at the narrow passage into the monastery. His ancient face is as weathered and cracked as parchment. He wears the robes of the order embroidered with strange glyphs. Death and ruin are your shadow, traveler. In the halls of Iona, you may find what you seek. You have traveled far, but the city of the Medieval... You have traveled far from the city of the Medieval King, but your journey is only beginning. The ghosts of memory and destiny haunt you, and your shadow and army marches. I'm Leanne, keeper of the gate. I am one of 6 masters of the order, followers of the abbot's Laurent. Go to the upper courtyard, and there you will find the abbot's quarters. The Oshi hollowed out his eyes. Osi is the language of the gods, in which all creation has been written. Its glyphs form the architecture of this world, and the substance of our being. The 6 are keepers of the gate, master of keys, master of arms, cellarer, chamberlain, and prioress. I guard the portal to the monastery. Speak to the other masters to learn their duties. The order is a circle as old as the kingdoms of Mavira. I'm going to get all these names wrong. I apologize. I'm going to be stumbling over the pronunciation of them. I always do. The end points a withered finger at the monastery wall. Here perished the daughter of Masato. Here, sir, Carados built the great library and vanished into the catacombs. Here the first kings of Mediva kept eternal watch. In the great library of Carados, the builder, the divine words are kept. Only monks of the order may pass through its doors. Brother Iman mutters angrily to himself. Oh, that imp should be at her lessons. How will she learn to read Elsie? Elsie, I guess that's about right. If she won't go through her lessons, who are you looking for? I'm looking for a truant by the name of Sama. Her peers say she has behaved strangely as of late, keeping secrets from the other novices. And now she's missing her lesson. Perhaps I can help. The monk's dour face brightens. Yes, perhaps you can. If you cross the path of this wayward novice, inform me at once. You will be rewarded for your trouble. Hey, we got more side quests. Can't go anywhere without those in an open world game. Oh, hello, door. Hello, door. Person. Hey, it's a cellar. It's one of the ones of the order. The monks in the tower above the aspirant. The monk towers above the aspirants, who scurry around the kitchen. They prepare an evening meal of soup and bread. The monk's bearded face is a mass of boils and sores. What happened to your face? Not much escapes your eye. The divine words scar all who study the tomes of the great library. Elsie holds power over life itself, and many have perished by the word. I am one of the fortunate. My spirit suffers more than my body ever will. The language of the gods. Elsie is the language of the gods. In the glyphs of this language, Guval and his children made the world and all things in it, you, me, the soup and the bread. We have all been written in the words that move on the page before your very eyes. I am Master Aron, seller of Iona. The monk shakes your hand with a fist as thick as a bear paw. All our food and drink, from the lowly turnips to the mighty hen, are under my vigilant care, and I watch over the aspirants so that they don't spill the broth or char the meat. These children here do Iona's work. They sow and mend and plow and reap. They sweep the floors and bake the bread. A hard apprenticeship, but the smart ones learn and become novices. Then they train with the masters of the keys and the masters of the arms. It's a long road to the great library, friend. If the aspirants work hard and learn their lessons, they'll be novices at 15 years. The master of arms teaches them to fight. The master of keys teaches them to read Elsie. In 6 years, as ordained monks of the order, they may pass through the doors of the library. Okay. Getting a little bit of lore and background there. Let's go up the stairs and see what's up here. A bedroom. Sweep the room. Turn chaos into order. The broom is the language of the gods. Okay. Yeah, that a little culty here, but I guess that's not to be surprised with an order of monks. What else we got? I already talked to you. I am not strong enough. We are no match for Sting. Master of the Arms. Ooh, here we go. Another of the Master. The Master of Arms stands before her students. With one good eye peering out from its socket, she observes the swirling combat of the novices. Sharp as a blade, her words echo around the hall. The novices struggle to grasp their meaning. I am a Dama, Master of the Arms. Though we are no longer a brotherhood of knights, we must strengthen the body and discipline the mind. The monks of Iona do not fight a battle of arms, we fight a battle of wills. The divine words open worlds within us, and the enemy assumes many forms. A goat-headed warrior, an army of red-cloaked knights, a flight of dragon. Defeat means madness, death, eternal suffering. The divine words of the IOC, language of the gods. In these glyphs and sigils, all creation has been inscribed. So what happens if I press this? Alright, so those are the ones that hang the platforms. Wait. I'm going to need those at some point, I'm sure. Alright, well, I appear to be missing something. No, yep, I've already talked to you. Well. Oh, stairs! Hey, I found the stairs. Okay, they just kind of blended in. And with the camera angle, I couldn't tell. I thought that was part of the wall. am one of the Iomen, the seafaring people from the cities far to the east. The Medivians believe our empire is nothing but a myth, a legend dreamt by sailors drunk and lost at sea. I tell you now, these cities are real, and in the palace of Aduk my family served the blind prince. When I was but 5 years old, a cousin of the prince usurped the throne, and poor Aduk and his loyal retainers fled the city, who set sail for Saroon, the city of Aduk's young wife. 3 days from port, pirates boarded our vessel and killed all on board, sparing only the children. The slavers of Deriva would pay a handsome price for us, they said. As we sailed to Deriva, a terrible storm blew in from the south and tossed the ship for 7 days and nights. When the storm cleared, we found ourselves near a land unknown to the Imoni. The pirates thanked the sea gods for sparing their lives, and they offered my body as a sacrifice. They hurled me overboard with a heavy stone around my neck, and in the green waters the darkness engulfed me. I awoke on the shores of this island, free from the stone and free from death. The monks embraced me as one of their own, and I began my training here. To this day I am torn between divine words, which I have devoted my life in the memory of my past. I do not know the fate of the other children on that ship, or my brother who was among them. If on your journey you cross his path, tell him where he can find me. His name is Amas. I would be in your debt, traveler. Wow, that would be one hell of a quest. Also, I approve of the Final Fantasy icon there. Troll. The monk stares out over the battlements, the gray horizon of the sea. I am Quella of Muthavi. Muthavi lies far away in the western sea, an island of the Galadan archipelago. Our ships sailed the Karim to the furthest edge of the world, and they returned with wondrous gifts, rich tapestry, birds of 1,000 colors, animals with shimmering pelts. When I was a child, our family suffered a terrible misfortune. 7 ships of our fleet sank to the bottom of the sea. The oracle said that to appease the gods, the daughter of Muthavi must go to Iona, and I was chosen. The divine words free our spirits, but our bodies are chained to this rock. I am waiting for the Muthavi to return, but the ship never comes. The waters around Iona are too dangerous. Do you not know the story of Iona? Masado, god of the sea, had 12 fair daughters, but none were as beloved as Iona. In the days before the Arangeth, the mountain upon which we stand lay beneath the waters of Karim, and on this mountain Iona built her palace. Varagar, god of the earth, hunted the white stag along the shores of the Karim. He spied the courtyards and towers of Iona's palace. He heard a song unlike any other, the music that so entrapped him, and he desired the palace and all that lay within. What pale-throated maiden sings this song? He asked his huntsman. Iona, the man answered, the fairest of all of Amasido's daughters. I shall have her, said Varagar, and Iona will be mine, will be my wife. What did Varagar do? Because he could not enter the waters of Karim, Varagar raised the mountain above the sea. The palace shimmered in the sunlight, and its blue-white towers filled the god with awe. Varagar sought the woman whose voice had bewitched him. In the highest tower he found the fair Iona, pale and ravishing. But as a fish dies out of water, Iona died in his arm. Varagar keened and struck his breast. In his grief, Varagar buried himself in the mountain, and the bones of a 3-headed serpent now lie below the monastery. The mighty Amasido grieved so piteously and swore to avenge blood with blood. With a great wave, he struck the earth and flooded the land. The deluge swept over the cities of the Kosani, and thousands upon thousands have perished. The waters around Iona are treacherous still, and a soul lost at sea drowns for an eternity. To this day, we walk upon the courtyards and battlements of Iona's palace, where the towers crumbled long ago. If in your travels you meet a Muthavi trader, tell him the daughter of Tarasa waits here. I will banish myself from Iona only if only to return home again. I mean, they did say this place is a prison. So, a lot of people want to go home. What a shock. Alright, what else we got over here? I am brother Ava, guardian of the Crypt of Kings. In the twilight of the chaos, the Hierophant of Urath decreed that the prince of the 13 clans must come to Iona for burial upon their deaths, in accordance with the visions of Theus of Arumi. Each of the 13 sent a warrior to guard the Crypt of Kings and defend the island from the monsters of Amasido. Though the clans warred against each other for centuries, on Iona there was peace. For generations, the Knights of Iona watched over this place. In the age of Carados the Builder, they journeyed across the world and worlds beyond. They returned to Ione with the language of the gods. Carados, in his passion, lost himself. He descended into the catacombs below the crypt and never returned. His knights pursued him, but nothing was ever heard from them again. For eons, the catacombs have been sealed, since the fall of a lost empire that flourished during the chaos. These forgotten people bury their dead in the bones of Vadagar. After the third Arnuth, the world fell into darkness. Demons and dragons waged war. They leveled the city of gods, as the people of this world turned against each other. Okay, there's a lot of nice lore dumps, but nothing's telling me where the fucking ring is. Also, there's only so many lore dumps I can do with these words that make no sense. I mean, there's technobabble, and then there's this kind of shit right here. It's really the same thing. I mean, I gotta admire, there's a fair bit of world building here, but it is making my head spin. Take this book. It is the Tome of Janus. You will one day meet a man searching for it. He will come to Iona, and you must be the one to give it to him. He will speak its name. I'm not staying on the island, dude. Whatever. Thanks for the book. Let's take a look at it. Book written by Genus of Sidir, whose unorthodox belief inspired the Gonic heresy. Yes, thank you. That's very useful. I guess I go inside now. Ah. You're one, aren't you? Are you gonna have exclamation points yet? Well, you guys are just talking to each other. Yeah, I know they're talking to each other, but I genuinely can't really read them like that. The monk consults a ledger, deciphering the order's accounts and inventories. I am Master Ian, Chamberlain of the Order. Though the monks of Iona devote themselves to divine words, someone must attend to the stewardship of Iona. With winter approaching and the Emperor's army on medieval soil, we have many preparations to make. Okay, goodbye. Hey! There we go, found it! True. Well, okay.
I know who you are
Whoop.
and why you have come, but I regret I cannot help you. I know almost nothing about your kind. The origin of the summoners was forgotten long ago, though many have left their mark on history.
Iago said you could help me.
Your friend Iago knows more about the summoners than any monk of our order. He left Iona 20 years ago, soon after Murad came to power.
Which, no one's supposed to be able to do.
Spoke its prophecy. Iago feared the Emperor would find you first, and Medeva would fall under Murad's shadow. Iago chose to leave Iona, and so he may never return to this island.
So that's what Iago meant about his sacrifice.
Do not look so glum, my friend, for there is someone here who can be of assistance to you. Her name is Rosalind, and she is Iago's daughter.
I recognize that
However,
name.
She has not yet sworn the oath that binds us to this island. Rosalind, you may enter now.
You wish to speak
She
with
becomes a
me,
new party
Alderaan?
member, I believe.
Indeed. This is Joseph. He is the summoner your father was seeking.
The summoner of the Jade Temple's prophecy? This boy is nothing but a peasant.
Joseph seeks the rings of summoning, and you will help him on his quest.
Help him? My father is the great scholar of summoner lore, not I. If I leave Iona, how will I finish my training?
If you wish to become a monk of this order, you have no choice in the matter.
Iago abandoned my mother for his sake. What do you see in this boy?
Your dear mother died long ago, and if Joseph fails,
her
sacrifice will have been in vain.
I have to let it play because no subtitles, so.
Well, Summoner, why don't you ask the Kasani where to find your magic rings?
The Kosani?
The children of Vadagar and builders of the Kamos.
Good question.
And Ceto flooded their cities before the renegade.
She's smart for a gutter snipe. The Kasani made the rings, so they might know where they're hidden. They live under Sonovar, Mountain of the Wise.
Iago said the Ring of Light was here.
Here? On Iona? Perhaps in the catacombs below the Crypt of Kings. No one has ventured down there since Carados vanished. We'll ask Brother Ovard.
Yeah, we gotta go down to the catacombs. You knew it was gonna happen.
Your ring, Summoner? I'm going back to Linnell with you. It's time I had a word with my dear father.
Alright, so I'll pause for just a moment here. Yeah, Skyrim has a lot of world building and lore and names as well. But at the very least, Skyrim also has 4 other games before it. Actually, technically more than that. There's a few side games that started building on that world. So it's not... This is just it. Well, I mean, there is a sequel, but when this came out, this was it. As far as I know, this is not a sequel to anything. It's not set in any other world. It's just this. Hey. What can you tell me? How may I help you? How may I help you, Summoner? The abbot's eyes are almost entirely white. The irises and pupil barely visible. What can you tell me about Rosalind? Rosalind is Iago's daughter. She is a novice of the Order and has not yet sworn an oath that binds us to this island. Though she may resent you, she will help you on your journey. Why does she resent me? On his quest to find the Summoner, Iago fell in love with a woman named Ursane, and Rosalind was their daughter. Iago abandoned Ursane to resume his search for you. What happened to Ursane? Unwed and with child, she died alone and impoverished. How Rosalind found her way to the island remains a mystery. She appeared one morning on the shores of our island. What can you tell me about Iago? 20 years ago, our friend Iago was a monk of Iona. Never have I met a more incisive mind. He left Iona in search of the Summoner, and so he may never return. Why was Iago searching for me? Iago learned the prophecy of the Jade Temple. A Summoner will destroy Murad and end his dynasty. Iago feared Medivh would fall under Murad's shadow if the Emperor found you first. What can you tell me about Murad? Murad was leader of the Society of the Jade Temple, the imperial priesthood of Orneria. He betrayed the last emperor and seized the throne. Now he builds the Tower of Elah to claim the kingdom of heaven. Pardon me. So much reading in this, good lord. Uroth and the gods built a siege tower that reached from the mountains of our world to the gates of heaven. The gods marched their armies up the winding stair to Elah and banished Guval, maker of all things. Once a monk swears the oath, he is bound to the island. Those who leave may never return. What can you say about the other summoners? Very little, I'm afraid. The origin of the summoners was forgotten long ago. Summoners are makers of legend and heroes of lore. Who were the summoners before me? Countless others, but among them were Karen, Prince of the Lions, and Armun, Maragam, the last priest king of Akamos. Both were born under the mark. What happened to your eyes? To read the defined word, you must pay the price. I have aged 3 lifetimes and lost the gift of sight. Now only the sacred glyphs are visible to these eyes. How do I find the catacombs? You go down. They're under everything. Down. The catacombs lie below the Crypt of Kings. Brother Alvard is the guardian of the crypt. Speak to him and he will give you the key. Alrighty, let's take a peek here. You're only level 6? Okay, that tells me I did a little too much leveling. Do you seriously not have any equipment either? Oh, she gonna die. She gonna die. Alex just carrying a stick, but literally has no stick in her inventory. She just has stick. I just apparently closed the door after walking through it. Haha! Who is this? Ah, there we go. I am Brother Avad, guardian of the Cryptic Kings. In the twilight of the chaos, the hero found your screed that... Oh, I already read this part. Okay. Do you have the key to the crypt? Here's the key. Now you must find the door. In the minor library, where the novices learn their studies, you will find what you seek. Minor library. What do you bet those two yahoos are stuck back there behind the closed door? You know what I should probably do? I'm going to do this, and I hate to say it, I will be back shortly. Alright, I'm back. I didn't mention it, but yeah, having my C4, it's the strawberry watermelon ice today. It's not bad. Not one of my favorites, but it'll do. Okay, what do we got up here? I am Sister Balin of Noel. Noel? The nomad kingdom of Noel lies in the northern steeps of Ornia. My father was revered among his people as a holy man. I love how everybody who ended up here has some, like, great... Oh, my family were the princes. We were the kings. We were this. We were that. We were a huge, rich family. No commoners ended up on this island. When Murad came to power, he enslaved his people and rebuilt the Tower of Ela. My father spoke out against him. No man should be slave to another, my father said. No man may claim dominion over heaven, and for this, the soldiers tortured and murdered him. What did you do? One of my father's disciples took me into hiding. He knew I would not be so safe as long as Murad ruled, and so he brought me here. He knew no one would ever harm me under the protection of Iona's monks. The man who saved me was a Medivan named Tul. The man who saved me was a Medivan named Tethal. He was a wanderer, and I do not know whether he is alive or dead. If you should meet him on your journey, please give him this scroll. So I am literally been quested now 3 times to wander the world. No, I think 4 times. Whatever. I've been quested repeatedly to just wander the world looking for random people. Hey, somewhere in the world this person exists. If you find him, tell him I'm here. Look, if you find him, tell him I'm sorry I didn't meet him for lunch. I just didn't like the way his face looked. He gave me the heebie-jeebies. The monk trembles in his robes. His round, pallid hand glistens with a sheen of sweat. I am Brother Mid. I am Brother Wid. They call me Wid the Terrified. I am the reader of the Scroll of Monas, which Carados himself reclaimed from the drowned city. In the scroll there stood a gnarled tree, dark with 100 ravens. I spied a beautiful maiden in a gossamer robe, bearing her head in her arms. I fled from the 12-headed monster, with 12 tails writhing like snakes. These visions haunt me to this day. I cower in a world of shadows. The world of the books becomes my world. Monks of this island go mad unless they are saved. In the catacombs below the crypt with the king, there lies an axe of Ichus. With this weapon, I could face the phantoms that haunt me. Whether I live or die, I shall be free. So that's at least a quest on this island. Hey, Sama! The novice hides in the shadows, clutching his book. She narrows her eyes and scowls at you. Go away! Leave me alone! What? Get back here! I'm talking to you! Are you Sama? Yes, I am. What do you want? Brother Iman is looking for you. Is he? He mustn't find me. He mustn't learn about the book. Book? Sama glasses around consciously. Please, don't tell anyone. Swear to me you won't tell anyone. I swear. I was in the abbot's tower, helping the prioress, when I overheard the abbot talking upstairs. He asked Mr. Ellen to return a book to the great library. The book sat on a table not far from where I worked, but when he left the tower, Master Ellen forgot about the errand. What did you do? I grabbed the book and ran after him. I wanted to call out, Master Ian, you forgot your book, but something stopped me. I stood in the courtyard holding the book in my hand. All I wanted to do was read it. I knew I'd be punished, but if I did, but I couldn't help myself. Sama gives a strange look. Only an outsider would ask such a question. For 3 years I've been a novice. In 3 more years I must wait to enter the library. 3 years! And here's my chance. The very thing I've been waiting for all my life. Did you read it? No. Not at first. I hid the book away where no one could find it. Every chance I found, I'd sneak away to look at the book, to feel the leather binding, to touch the vellum pages. I watched the shifting words, but I did not read them. Not at first. I was afraid. Words are very dangerous. Madness, despair, and death are Elsie's curse for the mind that's unprepared. But I had no power against the lure of the book. Many glyphs were strange to me, and they shifted before I had a chance to read them. The words began to burn into my mind, and I could neither sleep nor eat. In every shadow of the island I saw phantoms of the dead, monks and knights and kings and queens. I knew the words would kill me if I did not surrender the book. Yes, but to whom? I knew the monks would banish me, and I could not trust the others. If they made me leave, I'd have nowhere to go. If I cannot live in Iona, I cannot live at all. How can I help? If you'd find a way to return this book to the great library, you will save me. Well, I'll help you. Sama gives you the book, an ancient volume bound in blood-red leather and etched with intricate gold swirls. The tome weighs as if it were carved from stone. This is the book of the Garasha Da. Bring it to the great library and keep my secret safe. Sure. I have to go there anyway, apparently. That or the book's gonna get me killed. Alright, let's go up the other side now and get even more quests, because I'm an idiot. Get all the quests. All the quests! None of you have quests for me. Oh, what's this then? What are you doing? Get out of the library! You fool! No, this is the library. Holy shit. Excuse me, sir. I have a book here for you. If you desire a way into the catacombs, speak with the 2 wise kings. Ask King Ichus for strength and seek knowledge from the King Gavin. Okay. Someone, I have a book. Master of Keys. Hey, it's this guy again. No, different person. An Oriental woman with silver hair teaches the novices in the minor library. Some students pore over the tomes, others listen to lecture in rapt thought. Who are you? I am again Master of the Keys. I teach novices how to read Osi, the language of the gods. A novice must study the divine word for 6 years before she swears an oath and enters the great library as a monk of our order. Osi is the language of creation. If I write tree in Iosi, a tree becomes into being. If not in this world, then in another. The writing of a book is a creation of a world. Though we study Aosi, we cannot write it. We can copy the glyphs, though the power of our words is faint in the light of the source. Such is the writing of sorcerers and mages, nothing but a shadow of the true words. Did the gods create Aosi, or did Aosi create the gods? Here's the answer. The divine words are Gval the Father, maker of all things. When we read the sacred scrolls, we read Gval. Gval is Aosi, and Aosi is Gval. In our myths, the children rebelled against Gval and banished him from the spheres. But to what prison, to what island was he banished? The answer lives in the books and scrolls of the library. The answer lives in the glyphs that dance. Yes, the words that shift on the page. Things are created and destroyed. People are born and they die. Fate, destiny, and fortune and dreams are of the unenlightened. Nothing is preordained but chaos and change. The children I speak of are four: Urath, Amasado, Vadagar, and Lahar. Aosi created them, and in binding Aosi, they built their word. In binding Aosi, Urath gave flesh to the Sudani. Destroying the great library would free Gval from the words that bind him. Many pages have already perished, and so we live in a world of discord. Gval unleashed would mean the end of this world and the creation of a new. We are the Sudani, you and I. The name means winged people, because the days before the third Ernuguth, our ancestors had wings. The war between Urath and his sister Lahara. In the third war, Lahara destroyed Urath. That's why our people no longer fly or live in glass cities in the sky. Do you not understand? In the writing of Aosi, the gods mastered Gval. In the writing of Gval, the gods mastered Aosi. The force of creation is bound here. The books of the library. This is how the gods imperse Gval as Aosi. Language of all creation. That's an interesting bit of lore. I mean, if nothing else, this game's got some interesting ideas on the fantasy side. Certainly nothing wrong with them. So this is where the catacombs are going to be, down here somewhere. But I'm not done yet. I want to go check the middle path and see if I can return the book there or something. I'm sorry, traveler. It will take you many years to open these doors. Only monks who have sworn an oath may enter the great library. Inside these walls we guard the pages written in the language of the gods for all but the prepared mind. This path leads to madness and death. I am Brother Morhan. I am monk of Iona. Hey, here's his book. The Book of Gurasda? This should be in the library. I will return it at once, but tell me, how did this come into this possession? I promised I would not tell. I'm going to just tell the truth. I promised I wouldn't tell. The monk nods solemnly. Indeed, for the one who sent you on this errand would be disciplined if his name were revealed. For the sake of your friend, you are wise to keep your word. I thank you for bringing me the book. Well, you know what? I'm glad that there was no bullshit over that one. It's like, sorry, guy, I can't tell you. They wanted this book returned, so it's not like they were trying to steal it. No big drama. Alright, so where is the catacombs? Should be in here somewhere, right? Right? Unless this is not the right minor library. Was there a door on the other side that I missed? There was probably a door on the other side that I missed. Alright, let's go to the other side and look. See, the music in this isn't that bad. It's just kind of there. Which is kind of one of the things you want with music. You don't want it to stand out too much. I mean, there is some good music that stands out, but a lot of times the music stands out, it's because it's clashing. And this is just a nice, pleasant... Hey, there we go. Let's talk to her again. Have you returned the Book of Gurasda? To whom did you give the book to? Brother Morden, he is a good soul, and I'll trust to return to the library. Did you tell him who gave you the book? No. Think you wonder. You've kept your word. Now I must go to my lesson. Mother again will be furious with me. Hey, I completed a quest! I just gotta find my way into the damn catacombs so I can continue the game and actually battle, you know, the game. I'm not hating this game so far. I'm not sure I love it, but I've certainly had worse. Oh God, have I played worse. Oh. Oh my God, I'm stealing books now. Yes, steal more books. Can I steal more books? Out of the way. So, tracks are a thing. They're kind of like... Okay, what the hell is volume 67? I mean, for example, if you've been on the internet for a while, you've heard of was it Jack Tracks? The religious guy fanatic who wrote some very interesting tracks, which are kind of like comic pamphlets. Not sure if that's what those things are supposed to be, but tome from the Complete Encyclopedia of Heresies, Heterodoxes, and Apostates. Cool. Why do I have this? I'm just stealing books from the library now. Hey, there's the door. Found it! Tome of Revive is handy. Okay. Well, wait. Have I talked to that person? Who is this person? You desire went to the catacombs. Speak. Oh, right. All right. Well, catacombs it are. And the door closed on me. Oh God, we're dead. And here we go. Okay.
It's locked.
All right. So I gotta. Oh my! Are these all gonna open? So who are the two kings that I'm looking for? Well, shit. How am I supposed to tell who's who? There's no text or anything. It's just a bunch of... All right, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go around the room and open everything. There's 4 compass rose points here.
It's locked. It's locked.
Oh, don't make me bring her out to pick the lock. That'd be hilarious.
It's locked. It's locked.
Wait a minute. Can I just go down? I can. I can just go down. I guess that did open it, opening all of them. Can I please see where I'm going? Camera! Alright, I would say that's a sign. Of trouble. Bone Knight. Whoa, okay, she's got magic. Okay, I like that this guy lights the area up around him. That's nice. That's handy. I'm not seeing a way forward here. Oh, this is going to be trouble, isn't it? Oh, okay, I can go this way. It looks like a wall, but it's not. It's a path forward. We're inside the bones of a three-headed serpent. Vadagar's last incarnation. Well, we fought these things before. Alright, first things first. You can wear nothing. Regen on you. Because I have a skill that lets me do it. Lets me leech life. Definitely gonna have to increase her magic. Okay, you're gonna run out of MP. You keep casting willy-nilly like that. That's AP. Ooh, I don't like this. Really don't like the fact that my dude's dead. Alright, I guess I'm not doing that. Told you she was going to run out of power. No, no. Pick your sword back up. Quit hitting the wrong button. My dude. This many characters fighting, I'm having some trouble seeing when those things come up. Alright. Which way to go? This is a path down. Ooh, is there anything over here? No. That would have been an interesting spot to hide something, though. Not a lot of XP off this stuff. I think the regen is over. Yep. I was definitely getting better XP from the other fights outside. Also wasn't fighting 3 at a time that often, though. Dude, get out of there! What are you doing? Why are you fighting in melee range? What's wrong with you? I'm assuming I'm just kind of going around this whole... Well, there went that assumption. It's hard to see anything in this game. Camera is a problem. Camera is definitely a problem. Did her regen just end? I think her regen just ended. Heal me. Heal him. Pepsi Man. And regen Fleece. That's doing a good job keeping her alive. Yeah, dude, try talking to me when I'm not in the middle of combat, please. And again, sometimes I get the chain off, but it just doesn't attack anyway. Alright, something dropped back here. What was it? I don't know yet if this place repopulates or not, but... Ow. Ah, too fast. See, again, I use the ability, but instead of actually using it, he just moved, repositioned. Whoa, okay, someone else is getting attacked right away. I try to keep my eyes on the health at the side there as well as over my character's head. And that's why, because she's getting her ass kicked. Hey, you shouldn't be standing there. You need to stay out of melee range. Also, good lord. You're not leveled yet? Wait, what the... Okay, that's not cool. Don't have the walls have the same texture as the ground. Come on! Especially with the camera angle like it is, it's really hard to tell the difference between them.
I had
There we go. Now she's back up. Rosalind, what do you got? You do have healing. You know what? Let's focus on that. Ow. More healers, the better. All bone servants, lovely. Okay, the regen is off, so I gotta regen her again. I believe Resurrection was at 7. So... Heal me. Again. regen her. And then try to summon. No, no summon yet, huh? At some point I'll be able to summon again. There we go. Bone Mage? Interesting. Okay. Well, the party's back together. Did I do a full circle? Am I back around where I started? No, I'm not. Alright. I hate to do this. I have to pause again. I will be back shortly. Don't get old. It's terrible. Anyway, not really liking the real low level of XP I'm getting off these things. Especially considering how much I was getting outside. You know, it just seems to me there's a balance issue. And you can go ahead and claim, oh, but you're fighting so many more things in here. Yes and no. It still is, like, the stuff is still almost as dangerous, too. You know? Like, my Pepsi Man is dying in here. I've had to keep an eye on the new character's health. The new character, anyway, because she doesn't have anything. But
Locked.
Success.
so it's not like stuff. Oh, did your regen just fall off again? Dang it. No, not resurrect. Regen. It's like we could fight a whole bunch of stuff outside too. So it seems to me like there's a little bit of a balance issue here on the XP side. Ah, well. So this is one of the ones, right? I need to use one more. Alright, well, let's save. That's part of it done. Now I gotta go all the way back up, and we'll see if the things respawn or not. I'm hoping no. On the other hand, I could really use the XP. I kind of just want to fight more fire Onis. That's where the levels were. No, it's going to be a long run back by the looks of it. Yay. Right. Ooh, hello, what's this? Is this where I came from? I can't even tell. Because like I said, I can't tell what is a wall and what isn't in this place. They're using the same textures. Not just the same color, the same freaking texture. Well, I would definitely say I've been down this path before. Lighting is not helping either. Oh, this is a bit of a problem. I can't see shit. Also going to assume that the regen is run off on Fleece already. But I'm no point in bringing it back because no combats for a while. And you may not know, but I am pressing the button constantly. Oopsie. Pretty frequently to make sure there's no drops or enemies or anything like that that I've missed. Because you can't tell unless you activate near it. I mean, sure, you can see some of the stuff on the ground sometimes, but stuff like doors and all, there's no indication of which ones are something you can use and which ones aren't. Like the chests or the bookcases. You just have to press the button and see whether or not it works. Camera, please. Alright, new area. I have a feeling my summon's gonna die. There. Yeah. Alrighty. Regen on you. Go ahead and throw a heal spell at myself and keep going. Probably should have done the heal spell first, but whatever. Let's say, see, it stopped attacking. Right, it died, that's why. Oh, that's a lot of ouch. Okay, it was a lot of flash, not a lot of ouch.
I am a clever one.
Hey, she leveled. One of my guys leveled, which is disturbing because, you know, she should be leveling first, which kind of means that they don't scale the levels up very well. Okay, so you, what, 3 more dodge maybe? What else have you got? Sneak, hide, appraise. I don't really want to use any of these because active, 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 active. I don't know if the computer AI will use any of the actives. So I could put bows on her, but let's just give her a bit more defense. I should level up before too long myself now. At least this bonus transparent, but doesn't mean I can see it that well. Or see myself through it that well. So the levels are using around the same amount of XP. I mean, I'm hoping that Rosalind catches up with us, but that rate doesn't seem likely. Unless I make her go solo. So I don't want to do that either. I'm also kind of worried that after all this XP I've gotten, this ring has not leveled yet. I saw that. Now, there's more instance of the music just existing. Although I do have the music quieter just so I can hear the voices. This game definitely does seem to be a case of ambitious, but tech wasn't entirely there yet. I mean, it's being an early game, early PS2 game. That's not bad. Certainly seen worse. And it's THQ, a company that no longer exists. Should do this before we finish attacking it. There we go. I wonder who owns this now. I mean, if it were THQ Nordic, you would have expected them to actually have... Wow, I'm glad I healed this guy. If it were under THQ Nordic's purview, you would have expected them to have updated it, because they do that. They've done that to a lot of the games that they owned. And this would have been a fine one to make sure that there was a version that worked on modern systems. So I don't think Nordic has this one. Don't know who does. Not everything went to Nordic. I will say, overall, I do like Nordic better than THQ. THQ Nordic has been very good for the fans. You know, the whole bringing games back so the stuff actually works properly. even adding new expansion packs to the games. It's kind of funny. It's like for a while it seemed that they weren't really capable of making a game themselves, and I don't know if they really are yet either, but there's nothing wrong with improving previous games either. You know, I do need to go back through Titan Quest, remember how to play it so I can do the expansions on stream one of these days. I don't want to restart a new character on stream for the expansions, but I don't know how to do the expansions without that. Because I don't remember that game at all when I tried playing it. I was totally lost. Been way too long. It's not even like it was a bad game. I liked Titan Quest. It's just one of those things where, you know, each expansion adds new fiddly bits. I don't know if I can remember any of them. And it's not like that's the only game that happens to. Why are you attacking this one, not the one that was closer to you? I did play the remaster when I played Titan Quest. Or, no, wait, remaster. No, I played the Anniversary Edition. Has it been remastered since that Anniversary Edition? I think that was the remaster. At least I would assume it was. I can't keep track. There's thousands of games, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of games. I can't keep track of all of them. I still need to play the Fate sequels. Work my way up to Torchlight. So the ARPGs take forever for me to play. They're fun. There's also games like Grim Dawn, which I've played that one on my own. It's a lot of fun also. Haven't done the expansions in that one. Yeah, I played the Anniversary Edition when I played.
I grow powerful.
Alright, skills. Healing 10. Vitalize. Restore HP to the party. Revive. Target is fully restored. Now see, that is a handy spell to have. Yeah, I mean, I remember when, what the heck's the game? Titan Quest came out, and it was, you know, there were other Diablo 2 clones, specifically Diablo 2. Okay, there was something that dropped somewhere, I thought, but I'm not going to be able to find it. Like, oh, what was it, Hellgate London? Something like that. And I remember that Oh, well, cool. We're at the thing now. Titan Quest was considered probably the better of them. Okay, so that's the second one of these. That should be it, right? I'm only supposed to find 2 of these? Yeah, the thing is, it was so long ago that I played it that I have no idea the specifics of that game anymore, how it works. On the way back up. Yeah, when Rosalind levels, she'll get healing again because it's that important to have as many healers as possible on a team. Or as many people who can heal as possible. They don't have to be dedicated healers. It's usually better if they're not dedicated healers. Because if you can throw just healing on anybody, then fuck yes. Just so many games to play. You know, there's one I want to look at and play that I've already played. It's just that they released a remaster of it. So it's like, well, shit. Do I redo this game? It's a fun game. It's a painful game. I have words for it. Oh, do I have words? All right, where am I? Where am I going? Going up again. There we go. That's somewhere I haven't been yet. It's like I'm going up again. I'm assuming that's a good thing.
Locked.
Is it though? Is it locked?
Success.
Ooh. Ooh. Tell me she can wear it. Ha-ha! Destroy. No! Info. Protection 5. This robe bestows some protection upon the wearer's torso. Good. Look, she has armor finally! I'm saving the game. Okay, yeah, this is where originally I went down that side. So this time I went over that side. So now let's just cut straight across and see what there is. I say as I immediately divert to the side. Chainmail tunic. Health tonic. Gold. Who can wear the chainmail? Right now, nobody. Because I need Heavy Arms 3, which I will be getting soon. Heavy Arms is the next thing slated for Joseph. The reason I didn't do it yet? Healing, obviously. However, that's worth another save. Go through all that fighting without saving, and now I've saved 3 times in a row just for extra shit. Whatever, whatever. I don't suppose I can go up this side anywhere. Nope. Alright, so now let's try going across. Assuming I can. Really? No, that was just it up there. Okay. How about down here? Nope. I mean, you know, you got this slope you can go down, and this slope you can't. Same texture! Please stop doing that to me, game. I mean, I'd be more upset about this, but... meh. Alright, I'm gonna have to do it, guys. I'm gonna have to do it. Can I... Oh my god, I can't even go zoom in and out. I can't zoom in and out. Ah, it's awful. Alright, do I go backwards now? I mean, I've gone down to the two ends and touched the spheres. Okay, this is just repeating like the same 3 seconds of music. I'm assuming this is new, and this is... Nah, it's not new. Never mind. And this is what new and what it opened. Oh, wait, no, that's where you started. Lovely. Well, shit, now what? I mean, I haven't found the ring yet. Back to the map. I don't... I can't zoom in. I genuinely can't tell if I've missed something on either side. Because it's so hard to see anything on this. Well, let's just go ahead and go back upstairs and look around and see if there's like something opened up here. I doubt it, but should at least take a look. Not really. I mean...
Locked.
I know it's locked. It's also open right now. Oh, that would have been funny if that opened up a door on it and the ring fell out. Now that I hit the two orbs. Orb! We've all leveled once. You only got 500. You have less XP total than we have for the next level, to get to the next level. Hopefully that means she'll actually get a few levels now before we level up again. And hopefully it won't take 100 fights to do it. Like, okay. What direction do I check here? Obviously I have to go somewhere, but where is the somewhere? I can't go across this, which is what I thought was the case. This just goes up here. Stop that. My finger sometimes hits one of the triggers. I'm surprised that's not like an elevator or something to go down. Which is what would have been a nice thing for that to be. Alright, well, let's go down the one side again, because I got no ideas. time, let's stick to this wall. I'm again pressing the button repeatedly, just in case there's anything I've missed anywhere. Don't tell me, though, when I get down here, the orb's turned off because I accidentally turned it off when I clicked it a second time. That would be stupid. That would also be entirely within my character. I still hate the way the stuff all looks the same down here. I said, I still don't think the tech was quite there yet. And no, the combat in this is not the most fun, but I do like the lore of the summons. I love being able to summon stuff. You know? That's probably what drew me to this game. Summoner? You get to summon things? Oh, hell yeah. That's why I play necromancers in a lot of games. I want to raise an army. Especially with necromancers. That's always fun because the weaker your opponents become, the stronger you become. Every unit they lose is one you gain. That's why fighting necromancers is such a chore. It is a real war of attrition. And they win wars of attrition. They are all about winning wars of attrition. And we're back down to the bottom. It is still turned on, so that didn't do anything. Is there anything down around here that I missed? Nope, because I can't get down around it. No. The hell is that supposed to mean? What did you do for me? Left side. Or right side, I mean. We're going this way. Ah. So I've been all the way down 2 pathways and click those spheres. And all the things I've been saying, you know, go down and do this. And, you know, there's the 2 things down here, see? You have to solve the riddle for the crypt. Once you have the ring, the riddle basically being... Excuse me, the riddle being activate the 2 things. Well, I've activated 2 things. Catacombs, like the crypt. It's giving you the key, but you have to solve the riddle of the crypt. Once you have the ring, tell them what you've learned about the fire and the stone. I've learned nothing about them. Again, same texture. I can walk here. I can't walk there. Don't do that. Let the player know where they are and are not allowed to go. Otherwise, you're just invisible walling us. And I hate invisible walls. Don't know why I was able to go up there. There was nothing up there. And I'm going around the edges, so if there's a way up there, I should have been able to find it. Way up further. I think today's going to end before I can find out where the hell I'm going. And we're back to the bone. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That is a fucking loop. Ah! All right, so I got to get back here and then figure out how to take these two different paths. Well, I was right that the place loops. Full left wall now. Come on, find something. It's been, how long have I been just wandering around finding nothing for a while? Reza fraggin'. So there's this, which is the pathway that leads down there. However, what if instead of taking this, I try to find my way down this. There is no way down that. Okay, never mind. I think I just didn't go all the way down one of the paths. That has to be it. I must have missed it. It's the only explanation at this point, really. I mean, I would not be surprised if I got turned around in here, considering everything looks the same. And we've already seen how just following the wall can fail because this is in 3D. Hey, found some gold. That's why I keep hitting the button. Now, this looks like a central area where I might have missed something. Let's take a peek around here. Part of it's not helping the fact that the camera fucking points down. You know? I think I want to get over there, but I don't see a way to do it. So I guess we just keep going this way. Well, there are 3 pathways here. Looking at my map, I have not taken the middle one. And I see an enemy up ahead. I finally got the camera to look the right way. I'd been trying that before and it wouldn't work. Alright, so we are somewhere new now. Finally. Alright, let's go. We are moving. Yeah, we are definitely somewhere new. Okay, good. Progress is being made. In theory. Too far to cast on him, huh? Whoopsie. Aww. Right as I'd come back to try to cast the guy back. Or try to heal him. Hello? I am Sir Efki, Knight of the Order of Iona. Who trespasses upon this sacred ground? I'm a finder of the books of Vorhainen, slayer of the fell sorceress Usala, and wanderer of the Gemini marshes. Great, lovely. Those things are totally have importance to me. I serve none other than Carados the Builder. Sir Erthki was among the knights who vanished. Sir Erthki was among the knights who vanished with Sir Carados, Rosalind whispers. He would have died centuries ago. Aye, but you'll go no further unless you unravel the enchantment of this place. The riddle of the spheres, for upon their pedestals they sit, 2 dark suns, their life extinguished. You mean the 2 that I already opened? Yes, thank you. Done. Goodbye. Well, that looks like it might be a good place to stop then. Way too slow there. Yes, silence the bone mage. That's good. That's nice. That we like. Alright, let's see if there's a boss fight here. If there's a new map, I ain't gonna... Or, we could just do this. Glad I saved!
By the blood of Urath, it's Sir Carados.
I am Vatigar, god of the Kosani, consort of doomed Iona. Who dares violate the tomb of my queen?
He's gone mad.
No lip
He
sync for
thinks he's
him.
a god.
No lip sync for him, but other characters have it. Alright, well, let's kill this guy. Yeah, we got boss music playing, but it's not very good music. Okay, we got a standoff bow, a short dagger, a precise falchion, sword of spirits. Oop, hello. Well, let's see what the sword of spirits is. Fire arrow, sword and heavy sword. I'm definitely gonna have to grab that. This magical weapon causes serious damage and may cause fire against its target, effective against opponents vulnerable to fire attacks. We're keeping that, obviously. Sharp dagger. So what's my what's this here? 45 and point. That is aimed attack +1. Piercing weapon with small amounts of damage and foes can be improved with aim attack. Can be used as a dagger. Well, she's getting this. There's 32, 125, 25, 133. It's close. Wait, what? Hold on. Yeah, definitely equip this. Studded boots. I have an extra studded boots. What the hell is this? Magical resistance. Magic +1, protection 16. What are you using? Protection 15. Protection 20. Let's put it on you. Better than what you had. What else have I picked up all this time? Good lord. I mean, there's a sharp dagger, but I doubt very much. Yeah, no, I'll keep the other one on her. Alright, well, da-da-da-da. We need to equip this. I need to identify this also. Axe of Ichus. Cool. Where's the ring? Where's my ring? Ring of light. Info. Resist energy +5. Mist elemental. It has a ring power already. You should probably put the other ring on. Where's this ring? Ring of Flames. That might help you out. And that's going to be a save here. Progress was made. I have a new ring, which grants me a new summon. Can I summon both at once? I have no idea. We'll have to find out that tomorrow. Here's my new day save. Progress was made. I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, the combat is at least... They're attempting to give you more control over the combat with the linked attacks. That's not bad. It does help, but it's not aided by the fact that this engine is very rough. It's hard to see. Sometimes your character just ignores that it got the extra attack and moves anyway. There's a lot of early console for this game. Early console generation in this game. The engine is rough, not entirely stable. Graphics are very hard to determine a lot of things. But I don't hate it. I don't hate this. I'm annoyed at some of the technical limitations of it, which usually would be setting me off. I mean, you guys know how much I hate a bad camera, and this is a bad camera. But there's some charm in this game still. That world building is a thing. They've obviously put some effort into the writing of it. It's gibberish so far, but I've seen worse there too. Like, so far everything is making sense in itself, and there's some interesting concepts here. Like, the words, the language being the world is never-ending story territory, in a way. It's interesting lore. Confusing, but interesting. All of the freaking proper nouns are a bit of a mouthful. I'm getting into Lord of the Rings territory with that shit. They're all at least distinct enough that I'm able to tell them apart so far. This is not a great game by any stretch of the imagination. So far, it's sitting at a solid 6, 7, maybe 6.5. But it's playable. I'm having fun? Question mark. I do want to continue. That's something. And maybe there is a bit of, rosy rim nostalgia glasses to this. That I'm giving it more of a pass for things that I've given other games. But I don't have hatred for this so far. It's annoying me, but it's not pissing me off. And I genuinely could not tell you why. Maybe some answers will reveal themselves tomorrow. Until then, take care, Internet. Enjoy the games you play.